Let's go. Let's go. Hey. That's what I'm talking about, right? Like her. Like her. Hey. And I'm out of breath. That's all it takes. That's all it takes. Phoenix, how we doing? Fuck yeah. I've never jiggled my tits on stage before. And goddamn, I'm never going back. What a liberating experience. It's good to see you guys. It's good to be here. Really good to see you guys. Yeah. We've this is the last show of our tour. Yeah. Hence the titty jiggling. What did you say?
Best for last.
Best for last. That's what I'm feeling too. That's what I'm feeling too. Yeah. 5-hour show. Careful what you wish for. 5-hour show. 2.5 hours. Like fuck, man. I don't know what else. Can't laugh anymore. Can't pee anymore. Yeah. I can pee all night, you know me. And that's a problem for me. I'm gonna be honest, that is a problem.
There's a corner everywhere.
There's a what now?
Corner everywhere.
There's a corner everywhere.
You're a man, you can pee wherever you want.
I can pee wherever I want, that's true, but then everywhere smells like pee. Which it kind of does around here. That's true. I won't judge you guys based on how this area smells though, but it does smell very pissy. That's true. Anyways, yeah. Yeah, this wraps up the 2024 Danny Lopriori Sounds of Love and Stuff tour. Make some noise for Danny. Make some noise for Danny. Yeah, I'm gonna try to name the cities we've been to. We've been to Philly, Boston, Montreal, Toronto, Iowa. We didn't go to Chicago on this tour. We have been there. Great city. Fantastic city. I'm not going to do the fucking Trump. Why did I just... He's just like made some words that now you can't think of those words without like... what did I say? Iowa, Montreal, Salt Lake City, Los Angeles, Santa Ana, and now Phoenix. The best for last, yeah. I don't know, I've been here 36 hours. I'm not going to judge you guys. Maybe it is the best. Yeah, I have been, I've been eating all like the touristy foods everywhere that, we go. Like, you're like, no, why would you do that? I don't know. Yeah, I feel like, I don't know, I'm a tourist. Look at me. I look like a tourist. So like in Philadelphia, I had cheesesteak. And then in Canada, I had poutine. And then in Iowa, I had corn.
Sweet corn!
Sweet corn. Are you from Iowa? Holy shit.
And here you had Coke.
What'd you say?
And here I had Coke.
And here I had Coke.
Yeah.
At first I thought you said cum, and I was like...
Hey, I don't know where one in the same.
Yeah.
I don't know where.
It's been a lot of cheese and corn, guys. I've had a lot of fucking diarrhea on this trip. I'm just gonna be honest. Yeah, and so I was relieved to get to California, though, because I was like, I'm just gonna have fucking avocado toast, cocaine. I did have I didn't have any schneef. I did not schneef. What? Why? Good question. If that's what you asked, I don't know. I'm a good Christian. Is that believable? I'm a fucking Jew. Come on. I wanted to try saying that out loud. I'm a good Christian boy, and I love Christmas. I mean, I'm Jewish, and I do love Christmas. Make some noise for Christmas and Space Jam. Christmas and Space Jam. They're like, we're going to make another Space Jam, and I got so patriotic about the first. I was like, fuck you, you're not going to make another Space Jam. First one's too good. Yeah.
What'd you eat here?
I've been to fucking Claro Blanco, I think it's called, Mexican place.
Sonoran dog. Sonoran dog.
A Sonoran dog. That's not a dog, I'm hoping. What is that? A hot dog.
Yeah, with beans, mayo, pico, mustard.
Bacon.
Do you guys all agree that this is what the one thing I should have if I'm here? It's really good. This is the thing about traveling, is like you have all these misconceptions about where you're going. I wouldn't have thought going to Phoenix, they're like, try a hot dog, you know, but come here, man. You should have a thing you can get at most places. But it sounds like a great one. It sounds like a great one. What now?
Sonoran dog.
Sonoran dog. Sounds also sexual in a way, but I'll have a Sonoran dog. That'll charge you extra. Yeah. So yeah, we've been all over. I don't know. Being on the West Coast has kind of like fucked me up a little bit. Like there's the jet lag, but also like everyone. You know, I'm from New York. Everyone I know is hours ahead. So like by 9 p.m., everyone I know is asleep. It sucks. Like. It's been a little lonely, you know. I was like in a hotel, dude. I had the best chocolate chip cookie I've ever had in this hotel in Los Angeles, and I could tell no one about it. I was like, I guess I'll just go fuck myself. I don't know. This is 2024. We don't experience joy and just sit with it, you know. Like, I'm not a monk. I'm happy, and that's enough for me. No, I have to fucking tell someone about this cookie, and then they look at it and they're like, I don't care. And I'm like, it's not for you. Anyways, you keep pointing at her.
DoubleTree. She literally had the same chocolate chip from the DoubleTree.
She had the same chocolate chip. Make some noise. What's your name?
Maddie.
Maddie. Make some noise for Maddie and her chocolate chip cookies. So glad I know that you also eat chocolate chip cookies, Maddie. All right. We are going to go one by one and talk about what you guys all like to eat tonight, so be prepared. And here are the rules. You can't say a prior food, so everyone has to have something different. And you can't do a senior dog or a chocolate chip cookie. It's senior frogs and senior dogs. Here in Phoenix. I'm trying so hard not to talk about the heat. I know it's like everyone, I was talking to Brian earlier, and I was like, no one talks about the heat, right? And he's like, no, don't talk about it. But it is hard not to. Like, I do appreciate the air conditioning in the Valley Bar. Make some noise for the Valley Bar. I am gonna sleep here tonight. It is the air conditioning. Same? You have a home. I don't know why. Why are you sleeping here? You live in Chicago.
Her apartment is at like
She says
78
it's too
degrees.
hot.
It's fucked up. I don't know how you guys do this, like 78 degrees. Like that's a full 10 degrees warmer than what I'm used to sleeping in.
I agree.
It's dry. Take it over the winter. Let's have a round table conversation. On the count of 3, shout out your favorite temperature. 1, 2, 3. What a pointless exercise that was. The fucking jumble of numbers. All right, cool. Yeah, we have been. Danny and I have been staying in a lot of Airbnbs, and the nice thing about that is we each get our own bedroom, a little privacy. You know, we've been on the road for 3 weeks. We have this bedtime routine, right, where we say goodnight, and then the doors close, and then our laptops open. We don't talk about it. But I know. A guy knows, right? Like, it'd be fucking weird if this guy wasn't jerking it right now. Like a simultaneous jerk, you know? Just knowing the comfort in your heart that, hey, me and my friend, we're both experiencing something really nice right now. It's sweet. It's sweet. Jerking off can be sweet, apparently. Yeah. Moving on. I'm not gonna address that. Not gonna address every comment. But yeah, I don't know. In LA, it kind of did get us in trouble because we downstroked at the same time, and it caused like a minor earthquake. Call it a 4.2 on the Richter scale, you guys. Nice. Hi-yo. Fucking hi-yo. Anyways, yeah. So I haven't introduced myself. My name is Ben, and I don't love my name. I don't. No one's ever clapped for that, but thank you for accepting me. Who said that? What's your name? What's your name, hot dog lady? Teresa.
I like her name.
We don't love it.
Jury's out. Jury's out on Teresa. Anyways. I do. All right. So I don't love Ben. It's just kind of boring. But it's better than my middle school nickname was. Ben Gay. It's like, oh, cool. Yeah. You say it's corny or funny? Funny. Yeah, it's funny. It wasn't funny then. It's funny now. That's why I'm talking about it. Yeah, I don't know. You know, like people, like when you're a kid, people can be like so mean, right? You know, like, oh, what's the matter, Ben Gay? You know. Why are you so sensitive, Ben Gay? Like, why are you crying, Ben Gay? You know. Be like, I don't know, but I don't think this is helping, Dad. You know. It's my dad. Nowadays you can't be mean. Oh, well, I know who you're voting for. Can't say anything in this country. I can't even call someone a fucking...
Extra water break.
Yeah, I am parched. Anyways, yeah. I'm going to try to say you guys less often tonight. Awesome. So here's the thing. So I do have a day job, and they've been trying to encourage us not to say you guys because of the pronoun implications of you guys. Which, look, that's fine. That's fine. You know, if that's what people need to feel comfortable. My problem is there's no better way to address a group than saying you guys.
Y'all.
They suggested y'all. Yeah. Yo, I can't fucking say y'all. It sounds unnatural. Like, hey, y'all. What's up, y'all? Like, I can't say anything after that and not think, like, you're a fucking idiot, you know? So now I just say, sup, motherfuckers, you know? And, no, I don't, what do you think this is? This is not a town hall. I would like to say something at this point in the one-way flow of entertainment. You get one. So for the rest of the time, you get one.
Cool.
Do you want to use it now?
Yeah.
Okay, what is it?
Cool. Are you gonna sing to us? Because I saw that you can sing.
I can't sing. No, she asked if I'm going to sing tonight.
You
Danny can sing.
You keep talking.
Mm-hmm. I do keep talking. You're up there talking. Like, that's the idea. No.
We're over it.
We're over it. Okay. I don't know if we're friends or enemies. I think we're keep jumping between the two. I can't sing.
Ask you said I have one thing I need you to sing.
Okay. I will sing. Not tonight, but I will. I will sing.
That's bullshit.
Okay. All right. I'm going to continue, guys, if that's cool. Thank you for coming. Thank you, everyone, for coming. Yeah, so, where was I at? Sup, motherfuckers. Yeah. My memory sucks. If I don't say the prior thing, I don't remember the following thing. So, yeah. And my dad's cool. Anyways, yeah, so... It's been a big summer for me. I got engaged a couple weeks ago. Every time I say that, I'm just like, oh, please let them applaud. Because it would be so, if I just waited, I was like, I got engaged, just silence, I'd be like, Fuck me. So yeah, I was talking to Brian. I'm sorry, I forgot your name.
Wow, Karen.
Karen. Wow. It's a lot. I gotta. I'm sorry, Karen. Yeah, I got. So when I was in Los Angeles, I got a tattoo. Whore. Whore? Did you just call me a whore? Because I got a tattoo. You called me a whore and then said I want to say. I'm so confused right now. This is a chatty bunch. How did you know I was a fucking whore? All right, so you're not gonna be able to see it. It's a V, like it's like an artistic kind of V, so that you can just see one of the lines. And all of you right now are probably thinking, I don't see it. But there's a little dash, and your kind of brain like finishes the V for you. We'll look at it afterwards. Shut up, slut. Oh fuck up, slutty whore bitch.
Now I get it.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. It is. So it's like, it is a relationship tattoo. I recognize that, you know, like it's risky. Everyone will say like, I don't know, what happens? Like, you know, it doesn't work out. Like, dude, what would happen if she cheated on you? Like, what would you do then? And I was like, well, there's an obvious solution if she cheated on me. And many people exercise this option. I would drive my car off a fucking bridge, okay? Problem solved. No one's looking at my tattoo anymore. It's a dark joke, guys. It's a dark joke, and I would never do it. I don't think. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not used to saying fiance. Like, I just think it doesn't roll off the tongue for me very well. Like, you know, it's all like French sounding and classy. You know, I feel like a dick. I feel kind of pretentious saying, oh, it's my fiance. You know, and it like sounds all classy, right? It's not classy. Anyone can have a fiance, you know? You can smoke cigarettes through a hole in your throat. And just be like, oh, come on in, I'd love you to meet my fiance, Jeremy. Just keep those diapers anywhere. Sit down. Yeah. It's also like, it's extra information for people. Like, people don't need to know about your plans. Like, so I live in New York, and we have cockroaches in our apartment. I know. And everyone, like, it's very common in New York to have cockroaches. I could do the dishes more often, for sure. But we have them. And I called the exterminator, and he was like, when do you want me to come over? How about 2 o'clock tomorrow? And I was like, well, let me check in with my fiance. And I'm just picturing myself as this fucking exterminator. Like, dude, do not give a fuck about your plans to marry your roommate, okay? You want me to kill these bugs or not? I don't need to know that you're cake tasting and like looking at venues. Totally unnecessary. Yeah. Or like, okay, I'm old, I'm 36, and I have tennis elbow. Okay, this is a little bit about me. I have tennis elbow. Don't play tennis, don't know how I got it. And I went to the doctor, and I had to fill out one of those like new patient paperworks, you know, you fill out. And there's a section called relationship status on the doctor's form. I don't know why that's there. I don't know how it's gonna change the treatment for my elbow. Like a married elbow different some way than a fucking single elbow. Less jerking, I don't know.
Go lefty.
Go lefty, yeah. It's hard to go lefty. Anyway, so the options, the relationship status options were single, married, and divorced. I was like, I'm neither of those. Like, I don't know what to do here. I'm not checking off married. I'm not married. I'm not checking off divorced. I'm very much not divorced. So I checked off single. Dude, I felt like I downloaded Tinder, like right then and there. I was like, I felt this like guilt, you know, just checking off single, you know. I called V, my fiance. I was like, hey baby, I just want you to know, I just filled out this form, and it means like nothing to me, okay? And I'm never gonna see it again, definitely. Yeah. I got another joke about doctor's forms, whether you want to hear it or not, okay? So, here's the other thing with doctor's forms, guys. All right, so, yeah. I don't know. I want to talk about what I want to talk about. Fuck those forms, dude. Forms suck. Just connecting with you guys on this level. So it's asking about like my drinking and my drug use, you know.
Only 1 to 2 drinks.
1 to 2 drink, right? So this was they asked it in a different way. I'd never seen it asked this way. It said, how many days in the past year have you had more than 5 drinks in a single day? Which first off is like fucking pretzel, you know, like I was like, what is this, a fucking interview? You know, like how many basketballs can fit in a sun? Like I don't know. I don't know how this works. So I was like, all right, I don't want to lie to my doctor. Let me like do a little calculating here, and I said 50. I said 50 times in the past year I've had 5 or more drinks in a day. Not part of the joke. How do you guys feel about that?
That's accurate. I feel like that's kind of normal. Accurate.
Feels a lot. Kind of what?
Kind of low.
Kind of low. That's my guy. That's my guy. What's your name? Jesus. That's what I'm talking about, Jesus. Oh. Makes me feel better about myself. I don't need a doctor's recommendation, just Jesus to be like, you're good, dude. And I'm like, switch this water out for another beer. So anyways, I asked the doctor, settle down, guys. Come on. Be serious. I asked the doctor, I was like, so really, why do you need to know about like how much I drink? And he was like, oh, he got like annoyed with me. Like, why do I need to know? Well, you're here for your elbow, right? Why don't you show me how you drink? And I was like, okay. Oh, fuck you, dude. Fucking asshole. Everyone wants to be a doctor. Fucking elbow. Yeah. Anyways. So yeah, I'm a bit of a late bloomer. This woman is the first woman I've ever lived with, cohabitated with in a relationship. And it's changed a lot about my life. I used to not watch reality television. Now I watch a lot of reality television. We used to watch the show Love is Blind. I don't know if you guys watch Love is Blind. Okay, cool. It's like an entertaining show, but the title is bullshit. Love is Blind. It's not. Love is not blind. Like, vision is a huge part of love. Love is blind when you're blind. That's the only time. That's the only time. And then it's all based on like scent and that touchy thing that they do. Which is like secretly kind of hot. You know you've seen a blind person touching, you're like, I feel like that would get me hard. I don't know. Someone touching my face that way. Look, if Netflix really wanted to prove that Love is Blind, here's what they would do next season. Sexy women. For the men. Give them good jobs. Give them deep, sexy voices. And make them all 5'1", okay? See how fucking blind that love is when they come out of the pods. You'd be like, where are you? Oh, okay. Guys will be on one knee, ladies are going to be in their Ubers, okay? That love is going to be invisible, all right? Yeah. I like to pull like little pranks around the apartment, you know, nothing like too crazy, but one time I was folding laundry, I was holding her bra, and she walked in, and I just, while looking at her, decided to give it a little sniff, okay? Let's give it a little sniff. I don't know why. I think in the moment I was thinking like, what if she thinks this is what I do when she's not around? Which I guess is another way of saying, like, what if I was a fucking pervert, you know? What a great prank. Yeah. So she looked at me, she's like, what are you doing? And I was like, got ya, you know. She's like, no, what are you doing smelling the shoulder pads to my blazer? Which looked the fucking same. I mean, she's like, you know where I got that blazer? I was like, no, where'd you get it? And she goes, that was a hand-me-down from your mom. I was smelling my mom's shoulder pad from like 1986. It was no prank. I'm a fucking perv, you guys. That's how I found out. Yeah. I thought living with a woman would help me understand women better. I thought it would help me have more empathy and just get women more. And I think it has, and I think I still have a lot of learning to do. So I was packing for a vacation, and she said, Ben, I'm so bummed out because I realized that on the second day of vacation, I'm going to get my period. And my response was, well, don't worry about me. And she was like, what? No, I'm not worried about you. Like, dude, I thought she was talking about, like, sex. I thought she was giving me a sex heads up. She was like, no, I'm gonna have a headache and I'm gonna be bleeding. I'm just like, yeah, well, I'll just jerk off. Like, don't worry about me. Like, there's the guy. Make some noise for the guy. Yeah. So yeah, anyways, I'm not the smartest guy, clearly, not the smartest. When I was a kid, my favorite movie was Home Alone. That's not the stupid part, it's a great movie. But the dumb part was, this was my favorite movie, I'd seen it maybe 50 times, and I thought the kid's name was Home Alone. And I would go around my house, like, quoting the movie, being like, oh, and then Home Alone, like, left those marbles down, and then Home Alone, like, blowtorched Joe Pesci's head in that kid's movie, which is kind of crazy. You know, there's a scene in this movie when his mom goes, Kevin! And I'm like, who the fuck is Kevin? Who the fuck? I'll find Kevin. Find Home Alone. He's gonna come home. There's gonna be some kid named Kevin in your house. Stupid lady. Yeah. So here's something I do to make me feel smarter. I play word games on my phone. I don't know if you guys play any of these word games. Like there was Wordle, and now I play this game called Spelling Bee. Okay, I don't know if you guys know it. It's like a word scramble. You get 7 letters, and you get to make as many words as you can. Okay. The New York Times makes this game. The problem is that I don't speak the same way as the New York Times. Like, we have different, we use different sets of words. I don't know how the fuck to say it, guys. I'm not smart, okay? Fuck me. So, I get these letters recently, and it said, in a row, C-L-I-T. I'm all pumped, because, like, I know that one. That's a fucking word. I know that. 4 points. Here we go. And, dude, so I punch it in, C-L-I-T, and it just goes, we're sorry, but clit is not a word.
I beg to differ.
Yeah, I also beg to differ, ma'am. And I was just like, these fucking nerds at the New York Times not know about the clit, dude? Like, because it is fucking real. And that was the fastest that I ever found it, okay? Just fucking nailed it. Yeah. I was on vacation with my family this summer, and I don't know, when I'm around them for a while, like for a week, like we always talk about like the big things, like the big topics of life, you know, I don't know, we just like talk about the bullshit enough, and then finally we have to like, I don't know, like abortion just came up in conversation sitting on the beach. My mom was like, well, you know I've had 2 abortions. Most people are more surprised by that. This must be an abortion-heavy city. Most people are like, damn. You guys are like, so what the fuck? So your mom has rocked a couple Abbeys. So what? I don't know. You were surprised, dude? Okay. Pregnant? Come to Phoenix. Or go to Vegas. You can do a double. You can one then the other. Vegas! We're hopping around here. So anyways, so she tells me this. I don't know. I thought I'd get like a little like, so she just like dived right in, you know, on telling me this. And at first I was like, fuck, that could have been me. Like I could have been aborted, you know. I could have been an abortee. And then I was like, my competitive side kind of kicked in, you know, and I was just like, I mean, thinking about my dead homies, like my siblings who didn't make it, and I was just like, sucks to suck, bitches, you know, like, fucking better you than me, I don't know. I was, you know, they were too slow. I was down there in the womb, like, fucking featherweight, you know. Shuffling on them, yeah, I don't know. I do think, though, that sometimes, like, after, like, on a bad day, maybe, I think being aborted would have been kind of cool. And if you don't agree with that, I think you're lying to yourself a little bit. I think it's just hitting too close to home. You're like, fuck that. Shit, he's right. Having a bad day and just, like, won't have to be there anymore, but also like not have to do it yourself. That's nice. It's dark, but it's nice, you guys. Your boss is like, you gonna send that email? You're like, I'm not fucking here right now, so I'm not gonna do shit. I was aborted, okay? Yeah. I think I'm too close with my family sometimes. Like we text too much, you know, and like, all right, this is a bit of a journey, but I have wide legs, okay? I do. I'm 210 pounds. A lot of it is right here, right in these thighs. And I chafe, okay? Sometimes you guys have to relate to that out here in Phoenix, right? It's got to be a chafe-heavy crowd. Fuck yeah. Body glide. Anyways. So you say I work in construction? Oh my God, you were just fucking raw down there, dude. Maybe not. Sorry to blow you up like that. Yeah, so I was home visiting my mom and my dad, and I went for a run, and I chafed. So I'm now walking around their kitchen, like, you know, doing that chafe walk, and you're just like, oh. You're like, try adjusting the boxers up, and you're like, that's not doing it either. The only solution is time and soap. So yeah, my mom was like, what's going on? Like, 'cause I'm walking like an idiot. And I'm like, well, I chafed. And she goes, well, let's have a look. What? I was like, ew, Mom, I'm a grown-ass man. I'm not 28 years old anymore, you know? And that would be normal thing to do. Yeah. My dad's 84 years old. I got an old dad. He was old. Oh, make some noise. Make some noise. Yep. He was old when I was a kid, and he's old now. And that's how time works. And yeah, so he just had 2 knee replacements. And that's a big deal. That's a really big deal when you're in a elevated age, I guess. I don't know, to get your knees replaced. So I went home to like help out, right? And I bit off a little more than I could chew, I think, with the recovery. Like he told me, you know, because I had to help him use the bathroom. And he was like, Ben, I just want you to know that before we go into the bathroom, it's because of the meds that my penis is very small. And I was like, Dad, you don't have to tell me that, you know, like that's adorable, because I'm your son, penises are related, I have a pretty good idea of what's going on down there. My apple didn't fall far from the tree, so to speak, you know? Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. I'm glad, I don't know, guys, I know it's over, but I think the Olympics are going in the wrong direction. I really do. We're still, I think, in a grace period where I'm going to talk about it, so I don't know. They're throwing all these fucking weird sports in there. We all know about the breakdancing, I think, the fucking surfing and all this. Dude, esports is now going to be an Olympic sport. Yeah, just got approved, which I think is a fucking mistake. I do not think we need Olympic Fortnite. That sounds like an abomination. Some 17-year-old just in a messy room, like, shut the fuck up, Bob, I'll do it later. I'm playing for Olympic gold right now. Against Nigeria. Oh, I better watch my mouth. It's not me, guys. Kids are racist. You know, they say that word too much. Everyone's so uncomfortable after that joke. They're like, fuck, I forgot racism existed. Yeah. Or, okay, so I was on Reddit, because I'm a fucking loser and weird, and I saw this post, and it was about the Brazilian volleyball players, and it was like, check out the asses on these Brazilian volleyball players, right? And I was like, come on, do we really have to like objectify these athletes in this way, you know? And I tapped on it, and I was like, Jesus Christ, dude. Like, my feminism was like, come on, let's think about this. And my straightness was like, shut the fuck up, we're looking at these asses right now. You know, fucking tennis elbow. Yeah, so I do therapy. I don't know if you guys do therapy out here. Awesome, senior dogs. It's a great softball team name. And yes.
The name Ben rocks.
Oh wow, thank you so much. She said the name Ben rocks. I won you over. Look at that. Friends again. Yeah, so I'm doing the therapies, and usually I just like talk about bullshit. Try to run the clock out, you know, like I don't know, then I was in traffic and it was kind of annoying and I was hungry. He's like, okay, you're paying good money for this, dude. So, yeah, he was like, so Ben, like, how you really doing? He's like, really digging in. I was like, I don't know, I think I'm just like in a funk. I was like, what the fuck is that? In a funk. I caught myself. I was like, why can't I just say like, I'm sad? Like, why do I have to dress it up as something else? Like, is this therapy? What the fuck is the other point of doing this? Like, in a funk, like, sounds like a good fucking time, honestly. If you were like at a music festival or something, you got a friend who's just like tripping balls. Just like, dude, what's up with Jason? He's like, yo, he's in a funk right now, man. Fuck, I want to be in a funk too. That looks awesome. Or like, I'm sure you guys all do this one sometimes. Yeah, I'm just having some ups and downs. Just having some ups and downs right now. Yo, if you say you're having some ups and downs, you know what you're not having any of? Ups. You're having at least 95% downs. You just like throw the ups in there so the other person doesn't think you might do something bad to yourself, you know? Like if your friend is like, how you doing? And you're like shit, dude, I'm all down right now. They're gonna be checking in on you. They're gonna be like, hey man, how's it going? You're like, fuck, why was I honest, you know? Should have said I was just having some ups and downs. You could have, everything could be going wrong for you. You could be getting like, I don't know, fired from your job, broken up with, like break your ankle or something. And then you just have like a decent cheeseburger. You're like, you know what? I'm just having some ups and downs right now. He said, do I do that?
No, I said that's him.
That's him. You going through a hard time, man?
Ups and downs.
Ups and downs. You've been smiling a lot. I feel like you're having more ups than downs.
Did you tell him about Ben Gay?
Did I tell him about Bengay?
Yeah. Your
Which-
nickname. Your therapist.
Oh, did I tell my therapist about Bengay?
Tell him about it.
Fuck, well now I have material to talk to him about next week, I guess. How did that make you feel? Pretty bad. No, I don't know. It didn't really fuck with. Did anyone here have like a shitty nickname growing up that you want to like air out? I'll give you another chance. What's your shitty nickname? Let's hear it. He said this is good.
My name's Felicia.
Felicia.
Hi. Bye.
Hello, hello, Felicia.
Flea. Or flea.
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 Flea. Yeah.
Flea.
I think we're saying the same thing. You're saying flea and I'm saying flea.
Flea.
Guys, is she saying something else? You're saying flea.
Flea.
That's not bad, dude. Bengay shits on flea. That's cool.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it doesn't sound too bad to me.
Flea is the most worst thing to an animal.
Flea can be bad for animals.
It's
Yeah.
really bad. If your animal gets a flea,
Yeah.
it's the worst.
Bengay's not good for animals either. It's on the label. It's like, do not. We got one more back here.
My name's Aiden.
Your name's Aiden. Hi, Aiden.
I was called AIDS.
AIDS! That's how you do it. That's how you do it. And for the rest of the night, I think we should bring back your childhood nickname. Just if you see him, be like, sup, AIDS? That's so fucked up. Because also kids don't really understand the gravity of like what that would be like. What's up, AIDS? Like, not much. It's the worst thing you could possibly have. We're not picking you still on kickball, you know, AIDS. Awful. I hated even just saying that just now. Anyone else before I leave?
No one can go after that.
No one can go after that.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, they just call me like diaper ass or like, pat on the back. So sorry, diaper ass. All right, guys. This was so much fun. This caps off the tour for me. I think this was it really was the most fun that I had in the last 3 weeks. So thank you guys so much. I think you guys have a couple minutes if you want to get drinks or go pee-pee or poopy, or 15 minutes. And then the reason you guys came here to see is going to be up. Danny Lopriori. Make some noise for Danny. If you want to follow me, it's Sir Benjamin G on Instagram. Thank you guys. Have a good night. Fuck you.